Well, hello guys. I'm just giving Anti-Pro call right now. We're going to be co-casting what is a brand new tournament here, hosted by Apex for the semi-tier level of player. And it's going to be MooNKnight against Jazza. We're just agreeing at the moment which radmin to actually meet in. Players are DMing me different radmins, so I'm having to switch about myself here. Seems MooNKnight is here. We are just waiting for Wraith and Anti-Pro. This will be a best of 11. I'm still getting my head around the format a little bit here. I'm trying to find out if it is a random reverse. I have linked the tournament topic in the description. Let's have a look here. All rounds best of 11, 1 veto per player for the maps. It is random reverse. I can't really see anywhere if there's a decider though. Oh, it will be a random. Yeah, there will be a mirror basically for the decider. Hello, Joseph. Hello, Sniper as well. Cheering for Jazza in the strat. Hello, Apex. Should be interesting, he says. T says XL always got the best tunes. Hello, T's. What song was that? Good question. I've just closed it down. I think it's called Reflect, if I remember correctly. Hello, Anonymy. Pret, hello, hello. Let me get a poll up, actually, because I genuinely have no idea, and I'll ask Antipro in a minute what he thinks on this. But who's going to win? Who will win this best of 11? Is it going to be MooNKnight, aka Wraith, of course, or Jazza? Put your votes in now, guys. Let me know. Give me a little bit of help.
Can you hear me?
Oh, 1 2 1 2. Hello, Mr. Antipro. How you doing?
Hello. I'm very well. How are you?
Long time no speak. Yeah, good to hear.
I know.
Good to hear that voice.
Good to hear you again.
Yeah, I've just hosted up. The players are in ZH ladder.
I just had a bit of a scare then. It's been so long since I've been on Radmin that I had to reinstall it. All sorts. It wasn't working, so we're there now. It's all good.
Good stuff. Pretz,
what Radmin we on?
ZH ladder. Pretz in the chat, remembering the British duo casting. We had a good fun time at the LAN doing that, didn't we?
We really did. That was
you were far more
great.
Professional than me. I was just kind of there trolling and not wanting to press any buttons. How you managed to
I don't know either. I was thinking about that the other day, actually.
Stream box and everything. I don't know how you managed to do that, but there you go.
Experience to an extent. I had actually done it once before at that point.
Right, good stuff.
Oh, have you been though? All good?
Very good. Yeah. Has it gone too long for us to do the aircraft meme? Are you gonna?
No. I was so tempted to say, "Oh, it's your aircraft. This is your captain speaking." I was so close to doing it, but I thought no. Let's just see if people forgot that one.
Well, so okay.
No, you're all right. All good. Funny. No, I mean, obviously, I'm not. I've just realised that Delta's me. Sorry, I'll change my name.
Oh, was that you? Sorry, I was just giving you
my bad.
A couple of kicks there.
I just went in full default mode. I've been sort of hiding a little bit in Game Ranger, like
okay,
just trying to not be super rusty for when I came back.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm still playing really terribly, for the record.
And you're in this tournament as well, aren't you? So you get to eye up the opposition a little bit here.
Yep, very handy. I get to see how much improving I've got to do when I come back in a few days' time.
So, yeah, tell us a bit about the format. Is this a random reverse?
I've got no idea.
Okay.
I've got no clue. I've sort of said to Apex, look, just stick me in this tournament because you're doing a semi-tournament. Like, it made sense. I knew I'd be back around this sort of time. I just haven't had the opportunity to look at it yet. So I am not the best person to ask for once. I normally am on top of this stuff.
Right. I'm pretty sure player on top of the bracket picks the first map. I'm reading it as we go here.
I should be a bit more professional here. Like, you're saying how professional I was at the LAN, but I'm really not doing a good job of it here.
Oh dear. We got a few anti +++ in the chat from Tees. Hello B Legacy as well. Yeah.
I was just playing Tees and appreciate the games just then. I was feeling a little rusty, but he's definitely gotten better, which is good to see.
Matt Larry says, am I not participating? Well, this is the semi-round robin or something. So I'm not participating in this. But if you're referring to the $4,000 tournament, I'm also not I'm not participating in that either. So
controversy.
Yeah. But a few more details got announced on that. So it is a Twilight Flame 50k format.
I saw that. Cheeky.
It will be drafted from Spin the Wheel, so yeah, 3 pots, pro, medium, and lower.
Very nice.
Yeah,
very nice. Yeah, it's going to be sort of somewhat. I'm guessing it's just a sort of somewhat similar format to the one that's just finished.
But except with less pots. So I think it'd probably be a bit more balanced.
Nice.
And I also think there's more pros in 50k than there are in air games. There's a whole bunch of really good TF 50k players. So
there is a massive community for it, and obviously this isn't just air. This is just random v random, is
exactly,
it?
Yeah,
random reverse.
Exactly.
Yeah. I'll definitely be entering.
So that combined with you'd assume a few game replays experts and pros would sign up. I genuinely think there could be about 20 teams that could win it.
That and also that is quite scary actually when you look at it that way. It depends on. There's going to be an element of luck when it comes to the draw for sure.
Yeah, true.
It's exciting though.
Mm-hmm.
So just quickly, I was just looking at this. All rounds best, so it's a best of 11, and there's one veto per player on the maps.
Apparently,
Otherwise, it's
yeah.
random reverse and mirrors reverse. That's fine. I'm guessing we need. Right. One thing it doesn't actually seem to specify. 1 second. I'm just going to read through this. What happens if it's 5-all? Oh, hang on.
Basically, the top
Right,
player in
got
the
it, got
bracket,
it.
they go random, and whatever army he gets, they mirror. Is essentially what
Got
happens.
it. Yep.
So,
Understood. No
yeah.
worries. It's different, but I don't mind that.
Yep. Oh.
Ooh, this is a really rubbish start.
Yeah, it is. And Pepsi's in the chat as well. It looks like they're just
hello,
gonna
Pepsi.
say armies. Well, my screen's starting in the south, so I'll introduce MooNKnight, who's in the red. He has the USA laser.
And in the north, we've got Jazza in blue as the much stronger air.
I did actually put a poll up in the chat because I generally have no clue on this, but who's favoured here? Who would you say?
You know what I'm going to say? I'm going to say it depends which MooNKnight turns up. If we get the MooNKnight that's in a not 100% frame of mind and he's sort of like, just going to want to get through this and do some kind of rushes, then I'd fancy Jazza. But if he plays as well as he can, yeah, I mean, he's a good player, old MooNKnight or Wraith, whatever you want to call him.
So, yeah, I mean, it's one of those, I think if Jazza has a good start, he'll probably win it. You know what I mean? I think...
Interesting opener from him, actually.
Hmm.
Going double racks is the... Okay, he's going to go for the airfield, nice.
In a way, it is super safe. It looks like he just wants to have defensive MDs and some defensive Rangers, and then once you get the Raptors... Should be easy, but for me, he's making a lot of MDs. I don't think you need that many MDs.
He probably he's only just made a Ranger now, and there's not going to be anything to stop the oil capture on the right by the looks of it. He also needs to fix his nooks on the left. He's got them collecting from the same supply pile at the minute.
True, yeah.
And that actually hurts you quite a lot in these USA games. Like it's only a minor thing, but it makes quite a big difference.
And now he's got 3 MDs. Temporarily denying that mining, but pretty fast pull of the Chinooks from Jazza, to be fair.
Yeah, that was pretty nice, very on point.
And
but the thing is, Jazza's a good player. He's mechanically, he's a really good player, isn't he? Right? Because obviously you got the 50k and stuff, so he's not a noob exactly.
I guess the main issue for Jazza here will be will he be getting the right strats in this 10k format? Whereas I think Wraith does have better strats, but his execution let him down there.
He had to kill that rat then, and he's made another mistake on the right. He's lacking an MD, so his oil capture's going to get shut down.
Oh, he didn't split fire Jazza, but he can just use the dozer. Yeah, he didn't need to use the Raptor at all, actually.
Exactly. Just hit a nook with that.
Well,
he's not pulled them.
Yeah.
He's going to pull them.
I think as air though, you can actually afford that. You can afford to lose one, because even if you're on even economy, you've got Raptors, right? So he's not using these Raptors correctly, I don't think. But
I think it's such a shame for Wraith or MooNKnight. If he got the oils, he might have had a war factory up by now. He might have put a bit more pressure on. It's kind of a shame, really, that he didn't get that up.
Yeah.
He might cause a few issues on the right, just delay Jazza a little bit more, but I don't know, at this stage. Interesting fire. What do you make of the firebase on the left?
Unnecessary.
That was the word I was thinking. Yeah.
I mean, he's just lost 2. Don't tell me he's going to lose his 3rd Chinook. Okay.
No, he just saves it.
But he's made a Comanche, also unnecessary. So this is what we're talking about. I think. Yeah. We are going to see an interesting. I think he's done enough, but it's going to be an interesting, I think, little set. This.
I think
between
so.
The mechanics and the decisions of Wraith and the strats of Wraith. Yeah.
Yeah, he'll be punching himself a little bit here. There was a brief window, and I think there was 2 big mistakes he made: not laser locking that wrap, and not having an MD where he should have had an MD. Well, he might shut this. Oh, he does actually. Okay.
I mean. This is a classic case of he's finessing here, trying to delay this. All he has to do is either hunt the last dozer or start hitting a few Chinooks. I mean...
I wonder if he just knows that he's won this game at this point.
Just having a bit of fun.
Yeah, I'd like to think so. He's going to let... MooNKnight get the oil here though? And he's already got a war factory building. I don't know. It just didn't seem really that necessary. I mean, he's got enough King Raptors to just shut it down straight away, and I think that's what he's going to do now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Second
No,
airfield.
he's actually denying Rangers. He's got to kill that dozer.
He has. Yeah, he does. Okay. Yeah. I mean, he's just giving them a chance otherwise.
But this is Laser General, so he can make an Avenger now. MooNKnight.
True, actually. He's got the money. That's a good point. Nice try to laser lock that, but you're going to need mind games. Dear me, he loves it.
He's not made an Avenger, though. And I think that is
a shame.
Yeah.
Because that is going... But then again, if you can get that... Oh, no, of course you can't. This is the thing. Killing that dozer was massive. If he didn't do that, then he might have given himself a few issues, but he's going to be fine now. 4 King Raptors. Yeah, it's fine.
Well, it depends if he kills the war factory or not. You'd think he would, but...
I would hope so.
Yeah, he is.
And he denies the oil at the same time. Very nice. That is GG. Yeah.
Alright.
That's a rage quit.
And that is a 1-0 to Jazza, which... It's a matchup you'd expect a 1-1, but...
Sure.
You never know. I mean, we've seen it from World Series finals to low semis.
Exactly.
It's not a win on the scoreboard unless you close the game out, and you can lose this matchup. So, yeah.
Yeah, do you know, whenever I used to play against, and the one that always springs to mind is Madara, whose USA mirror for his level is really quite good compared to like some of his other matchups. So whenever we had Air versus like a USA, I was there like, well, this is kind of annoying because actually he normally does enough. If I just don't play optimally, it can normally cause problems.
It might be a 2-0, yeah.
Yeah, seriously, it's kind of annoying.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I know he takes a bit of stick for this, but we start in the north with MooNKnight, and he is now Air Force, so we'll see how he deals with this.
Absolutely. In the south, Jazza this time in blue still as Laser.
I think Jazza will realise here, though, he does have to do something aggressive. Probably just a low eco, massive drop, probably, is what you're going to see here.
Agreed. I didn't actually mind what MooNKnight did in that last game. Like, there wasn't really that much wrong with the idea. It was just 2 really minor things that cost him it in the end.
Yeah. Looks a bit of a copy build at the moment, though, potentially.
What from Jazza?
Yeah.
I don't. Well, no. I think Jazza's open 2 supplies here.
Yeah. Never mind. And it's going to be. Is this 4 or 5 MDs? 4 MDs.
4. Yeah. Okay. Still causes problems.
To the oil. Okay.
MooNKnight has gone for a riskier strategy, I'm gonna say.
Well, his mining will be denied from the left for quite a while because his barracks is on the right. And he's got to pull his Chinooks here. Let's see.
I have to, yeah. Does he? Yep. Nicely done. I don't even think he took any damage at all there.
Nope. But what is Jazza doing waiting there? Because ideally you either pick up again, which he's doing
there
now,
we go.
or you get by the airfield, but...
There's the first Raptor. Yeah, that's going to... I'll tell you what, he might... Yeah, nice. That's actually a good win.
That's already over. Chinook and MD's already...
Yeah. That's looking pretty
well,
desperate
just based on this first game, I think Wraith is looking better.
I think so, especially if he hunts him early doors here, which he might not actually. Not straight away anyway.
And this is annoying now because you've got to change your camera angle around to... Okay, he's done it.
Just about worked out.
Just in time.
Yeah, I think he's gonna try and cancel that war factory and now build it top left and be sneaky instead. Yeah. But if he spots it now, and I think he will. It's gonna be close. Yeah, he sees it. He sees it. Surely he see that.
He doesn't see it.
No, he must have seen that. Oh, come on.
And he's let Jazza get the oil, so it's only going to take an Avenger rallied in now. And this could get a little bit more complicated.
Yeah, and there's another one as well. Oh,
that I don't think he can afford. I don't think he can afford another one. I don't like that. He's losing Chinooks. Yeah, I think Wraith's done him a favour, hunting him, to be honest.
Yeah, I agree, yeah.
Cancel that and, like, Avenger, I think, at this point.
I think people forget that when they're laser, that the Avengers are cheaper and you actually get a massive bonus from that. I think people do genuinely forget that.
Right.
I certainly forget it all the time. It's like, oh yeah, you get cheap Avengers, and it's only 500, but makes a big old difference.
Hmm.
It's got 5 King Raptors out here though, so realistically, this war factory is now
no Avengers,
down.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now all he has to do is defend a load of infantry, and it's GG.
Yeah. 1-1 all day, really. This.
Yeah, on this map especially, I think it's quite tricky. Then again, funny story. I played Staz once as Air SWG.
Yeah.
And we both won as the SWG. It can be done. Like weird things have happened. Yeah. This snipe from
so
shut down the production.
Ignore the economy, hunt the dozers, take out the production. That's another way of doing it, and he's done it.
Don't mind that at all.
The only thing is these Rangers do have the capture building upgrade, so he might want to get a Comanche out.
I was just going to say, 1 or 2 Comanches, and as long as you've got a King Raptor to defend, you'll be fine.
He's already got it, yeah.
Yeah, nice. Don't even need the laser lock, very nice. He's just trying to be sneaky on the left. I mean, realistically, you're just waiting for the point where Jazza GG's out, but I'm just wondering, actually. He's only got 2 buildings. Yeah, I was going to say. I think he's actually just about to shut his buildings down. Yeah.
Yeah.
You have been defeated.
That would have been a more spectacular way of doing it.
Totally. HSN, hello in the chat. He's here for some Jazza+++.
Absolutely.
Jazza actually won the vote of who was favourite substantially.
Did he?
So that's interesting. Yeah.
Oh. I actually should have voted myself. Let's see what battle plan. Interesting. There are some odd maps in this tournament, actually.
Yeah, I'm sure Jazza's never played this ever, but it may play into his hands a bit because his format is Twilight Flame, so
Agreed.
maybe he can get a load of eco.
There is, I was gonna say, in a way, I'd be thinking of like, I don't know, maps like what's it called? Forgotten Air Battle. Low ecos.
Yeah, I'm just looking at what's in the map pool. I'm looking at it now. Most of the maps are quite heavy eco maps, I'm just looking at it.
Heavy, are
which is interesting for semi players because typically they'll stay on 2 supplies for half an hour, so that is quite interesting.
I'm
just giving you a top tip here to win this tournament. Expand.
To be honest with you, it's all fine and well. I'd know that, and I'll still rubbish at it.
Okay.
I try. I've never been one for being very good at... Yeah, you're right. There's quite a lot of money on these maps, actually. I'm not seeing much in the way of Dedusu. I like that that's been thrown in. Don't see much of Dedusu these days. Yeah.
That is a nice one. Logica's giving you some anti-poo, actually.
Hello, Logica. And everyone else did a cheeky little hi in the chat, to be fair. I'm very rusty at this. I feel like I'm really rusty at everything. Not just 0 hour, just like even trying to co-cast. I'm terrible.
Even trying
got to really get back into it.
Even trying to speak, you're just thinking, how do I do this?
Well, one of the things that I was trying to work out what I'm struggling with, and it sounds like a horrible excuse, but when I've been sort of casually playing, I'm so used to a keyboard, because my exams these days are all online, but I use a different keyboard for it. And I know it sounds silly, but it seems to be like when I come back to playing on this keyboard, it's like, I'm hitting like R for laser lock, but then I'm not hitting R. It's like,
right.
So it's kind of like
because it's automatic. Yeah, you're hitting the wrong keys. Yeah.
Exactly. It's actually surprisingly annoying. I really need to just use universal keyboard, don't I?
Well, this is a pretty volatile matchup, actually. My camera starts down in the south with MooNKnight with the China infantry. He's in red.
And in the north, we've got Jazza in blue as laser. And yeah, I quite like this. I think on this map, normally if it's like, again, this is where if it's a more original standard 2 supply map, I think infantry is quite, especially in the semi level, I think infantry will win more often than not.
Yeah.
But on a big old eco map like this, if you can get out just a load of Tovies, infantry starts to really struggle.
I think it's winnable both ways. I'm curious what Wraith's going to go for here. Whether it's a Lix. It looks like it could be a Lix.
I reckon it's going to be a Lix. Yeah. And I reckon that would shut...
Yeah.
Yeah, I reckon that could... Where's the drone from...
The drone is quite far forward, so... he might not have even seen this.
So his best bet is to think, right, I'm not seeing any units go to the middle. He might be lixing and just, yeah, maybe anticipate it that way.
He's also not, as you pointed out before, he's not mining off... Oh, he is actually.
Oh, he is now, yeah.
He is now, yeah. Okay.
But on the left, is he? No, still needs to fix that. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know what he's got against this at all at the moment.
No, I think this could be really catastrophic actually for Jazza. Going standard build order against an inf is with the lixes is never usually good.
Well, he might be. The fact that there's not been a second V out, he might actually be researching the Tovi, and he's adding another war factory as well. Yeah, he has got
there
the Tovi.
There is Tovi. Yeah, there's Tovi.
So,
nice.
Where is he going? He's ignored the licks, and he's driving straight at a bunch of tank hunters.
It's actually a double. I've just realised this is actually a double licks, isn't it?
Yeah, looks like it's going to be sort of Fargo style.
It is. Well, it comes down to this then. I think he's just trying to get... If he can even just get in behind, I think that makes a massive difference. Just see if he can hurt the economy a little bit. Yeah.
I mean, he didn't even have to evacuate that early.
Agreed.
Premature evacuation, would you say?
Yeah, I think I'm with you. I think I'm with you on that. Brilliant. I'm not sure how I feel that he's just killed that war factory already.
Well, the Rangers are actually now clearing that up.
That's what I mean. That's why I wasn't a huge fan of him. Like, if you're gonna kill the war factory, at least do it from a bit of distance, so you can then potentially kill the second one or another building.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is. Here comes the second licks then.
Well,
and there's 3 Tovies out, so I mean, he's on 3 supplies though, Rafe. So it's all really nice. So it's going to be far from over.
And that is going to hunt him, and he's probably just going to kill the production again here. I guess is he going to go for the barracks? Yeah.
If he kills them, yeah, that's horrendous. And has he got He hasn't got flashbangs. Yeah.
So now you're spamming off 1 war factory against a 3 supply imp who's already on a war factory and making a second war factory as well.
Painful. I think realistically, I can't see what. I mean, yeah, no, this is over. There's nothing Jazza can really do now. He just hasn't. He's got 1 war factory. What can you do with that?
Not a lot.
Unfortunate. Yeah, unfortunate. Well, no. Yeah, unfortunate for him. But hunt.
Well, one thing you can do, and it's a rare situation, but you can make as many Hellfire drones as you like and not feel guilty. That is one thing you can do.
You can also use a Chinook as a distraction, I guess, which is kind of what he's probably trying to do here.
Yeah.
Don't mind that. As long as he holds, then he wins the game. That's all that MooNKnight needs to really remember. He should know that.
That Chinook is just scouting, I guess, yeah?
Yeah, I think so. But it doesn't really matter that it's gone down.
And he is making Hellfire drones.
Yeah, nice. I don't think it's good. The thing is,
there's no minigunners.
No, I know, exactly. That's the one thing that's going to hurt him here. But as long as he targets the Vs, each V loss just hurts massively. He needs just an ATT or a true caller. One of them, I think, should do the job.
Yeah.
Don't tell me he's going to win this.
I think the longer he delays in killing buildings or hunting dozers,
I agree.
easy it is for Raid. Having said that, if he loses that outpost...
it's a good evac that, you know.
Yeah.
Massive evac. Yeah, if he lost that, it would have been huge, like you say.
He did actually have a chance there, because I was going to say, if he kills all the tank hunters, you can then kill all the minigunners, but...
yep, he's in trouble.
It's just not
nice
microing. Not microing at all.
That's a real shame. There was a window there.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah, there was a window. Should all just get shut down now, and that should be that. There's nothing really stopping MooNKnight just mixing in a few MiGs here. I mean,
no, and
just to make absolutely sure.
You'd expect Jazza to be floating, but at his main base, I think his Chinooks are not optimal at all. Whatever he's doing.
No, two of them aren't collecting. Oh no, there they are. You're right. They're just.
But they're just queuing up on 1 crate. Yeah. That's terrible. Yeah.
Yeah, not ideal. It's actually probably slowing him down. Yeah, it doesn't really matter anyway. No. Unlucky. Nicely done though from MooNKnight.
I do think. I mean, you know, and jokes aside, his execution Fargo when he does it is good. But
Yep.
even if you know the Helix is coming, it is hard to stop. It can still
Agreed.
do, like, even if it doesn't do critical damage, it can do still pretty good damage without you having to have, too much micro. Just
partly comes down to just unit positioning, I find, and that's where an expert like Marika, someone like that, will know exactly where to put every MD, every building, just to counter it. If you know it's coming, then yeah, you can obviously help yourself a lot. It's when you just place things not optimally, that's where you let if you let the licks get into the back of your base,
then
it's over basically.
It is, yeah. I mean, it should have been over when that Licks went past all the Tovies. I just think he evacuated.
Didn't go deep enough in the base. We're back. We're back
into the reverse now with MooNKnight in the north as laser.
And the south we've got Jazza in blue as infantry.
Oh dear. The only thing is, there's going to be Logica giggling, there's going to be Echoing giggling.
Yeah.
And everybody else is going to be like, what are these guys on about?
Fantastic.
Yes.
Now, do you reckon, I have this sneaky feeling MooNKnight is just going to build 2 supplies? I don't know. What is he do? I was going to say, right? 2 supplies. I reckon he's just going to V-spam here.
Jazza's made his supplies well away from the crates. They actually need to be a lot closer.
That is a Wraith placement, isn't it? Really?
Yeah, on both of them.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, it doesn't really matter. Well, yeah, in his case, but yeah, that's kind of gonna hurt him quite bad, I think. He's gone really defensive. I don't think I like that.
But as you say, like, I think semi-players struggle against Inf in general. Say the outpost goes across the map, you unload the outpost. Semi-players will then lose like the 4Vs trying to clear up one outpost.
That's the painful part. One thing I quite like doing, and we haven't seen an attempt from it on either player, is, I mean, sometimes just getting an airfield and just a single Raptor, a normal Raptor, could be really effective.
On this size of map, yeah,
definitely. Okay, just going for a 3rd supply then as Jazza.
They are miles away from the crates.
They are
though.
very far away. Oh dear. There's a lot of money on this map, isn't there? I mean, I've just seen, I can't even count how many supply crates there are on the left-hand side. It's ridiculous. 10 of them, apparently. Yeah, 50k. Well, 30k, however much there is. It's a lot. A lot of money. Okay, here comes the first outpost. That's nice from MooNKnight. Really nice, actually.
If he was predicting a Licks, though, where's his drone?
Well, he couldn't have predicted it. His drone is right in the base. He can see it.
Oh,
well, it's gone. It's gone. It's been shut down. It's been shut down. But I'll tell you where.
The way he spread his MDs out was as if he was trying to. I guess he's just zoning out the outposts then.
No, so yeah, the drone he did have was just to the left of the war factory, so he saw everything.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, drone placement makes a massive difference. Little things like that.
So he is going for that Toby spam you were talking about.
No surprise.
Bit of a push coming, but if Jazza ignores that, he's got the bunker in his base. That could be a bad decision from MooNKnight, actually, because the bunker's there.
But he has got the MD.
Yeah.
Which, it doesn't actually. Okay.
The lack of unload here is
a problem. Yeah, I mean that is an. He should have just gone in for it. But this is going to be really difficult to shut down now.
Logica says he's giggling, by the way.
Yeah, good. That was the intention. I tell you what, this is actually being swept up quite nicely here by MooNKnight.
Yeah. Well, Jazza's just attack moving because they're just hitting the drones.
You can't. Yeah, I was going to say there are certain you can't attack.
Oh, MooNKnight is killing his own Vs.
Oh, very nice. I like that a lot. I mean, it seems little, but he knows they're going to go down anyway. He can't save them, so just avoid giving the XP away. Nothing wrong with that.
No.
It seems kind of, unnecessary, but
well,
why not?
I mean, when your base is as compact as MooNKnight's is, a carpet and artillery is actually super bad news.
True. Yeah, that is very true. I wouldn't mind seeing him. I wouldn't mind seeing the players actually go for the oils in the middle. It's like they're just not interested. There's 4 of them.
Well, this is what I was saying. The map pool's massive, and we've seen Wraith stay on 2 supplies for now 4 minutes. Jazza, okay, he is on 3, but by now he should be on 4. He may not even know about that one on the right.
He might not. Yeah.
And
ECMs know now.
Yeah, and he has actually got subliminal messaging upgrade, which a lot of people miss. So
that's nice, very nice.
Play, yeah.
Yep. Massive upgrade that. I don't know if I like. Yeah, okay. Probably a good decision to pull out of that. It was just going to be wasting. That's a shame.
You know
I'm not even doing it. I'm not
yeah.
even doing it. I'm not even doing it deliberately at this point. It's just so natural, you know.
Oh,
fabulous. Deary me. The ECMs are going to cause problems here if he hasn't got Search and Destroy. I'm not sure. Not sure how he's going to deal with that. But Lotus is now in the middle, actually.
Yeah,
that's very
getting
nice.
the oils, yeah. So yeah, MiGs are on the way next.
Yeah, it's looking actually. This defensive build's actually going to work out, I think.
Not really microing the ECMs.
Nope.
But gonna deny the oil.
Does deny the oil. Very nice. And I think, is he just going to shut that down instead now? Yeah, he is. Yep.
But that feels terrible. You've invested in capture
You've
building.
invested in it, I know, yeah, it hurts. It really hurts. Painful to see.
And Jazza,
I just realised there's even more money on the right hand,
yeah,
God, there's so much, isn't there? Jesus. Jazza, there's no way Jazza's seen that money, no chance.
The thing is, Jazza seems very content to play a later game, which,
Completely
you know,
agree.
I did wonder if this sort of map would suit him.
Well, I think it does. Definitely. I mean, at the end of the day, he is 2-1 down right now, so he obviously has to win this. But right now, it's looking pretty good for him.
Yeah.
Black Napalm's out already.
And he has found the other supply on the right. He's not seen the refinery, though. No way has he seen the refinery.
Yeah, no, it is a little tucked out the way, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, could lose a Lotus here for nothing, actually. Yeah, he does.
There's nothing in the base of Wraith, though. Nothing.
No, this has got to be over, surely. As soon as you see that MiG, I mean, that's enough. It's 4 of them now, so yeah, realistically, it's not looking great.
I've got a little bit of a delay on the stream chat, but there's a comment of 3-1. That's not aged well, that comment, when the stream delay.
That hasn't aged very well at all. Yeah. Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Yeah, what I'm looking at right now is not looking very 3-1-y to me at all. Yeah, it's tough. This is part of the problem, like, if you don't do early damage, like, as the USA, and you just let I mean, admittedly, it was difficult because of the build that Jazza did, but there was a window. Is he going to shut that oil down? He does at least get that oil. That's quite a nice kill, actually.
What Jazza's not identifying in any game I find so far is his win window. So he had it in the Inf reverse. Yeah. He had it early on as air and didn't capitalise at all. I mean, he still closed the game out, but, you know, he could have won it earlier. And he could have already won this game here.
Oh, I mean, if he just went in then with what he had, that was enough.
Yeah.
But he seems to want to give MooNKnight a chance. I still think, realistically, the game's... it should be in the bag, really. But, I mean, if you start letting him get a few firebases up, and then if he starts racking up the XP, you never know. But, realistically, I think there's too much here for MooNKnight to do. Should go 2-2, and at least his capture building hasn't gone completely to waste.
I mean, if Jazza bunkered and took every single supply in the mid and just made a load of MiGs, then, and he is making a second airfield now, I can see it. But the fact that he's... okay, well, he is moving his dozer out now, but... yeah, do you really want to have USA get rich? Because as soon as USA hits level 3, the Pathfinders make any sort of ground army much tougher to make work.
Absolutely. I still don't think it really matters. I think the infantry's got too much here. I mean, especially if it... I still don't... has Jazza now not seen that massive load of supplies on the left, do you reckon?
Well, he's sending his dozer there now, so he has now.
I think he's just had this sort of realisation that if he's going to be sure of the victory, he needs to be super greedy, and that's exactly what he's doing.
I mean... it could also be a case of he's using this to actually learn the map a bit.
Well, I mean, you say that, but I guess that only really matters if you actually win this set, and then it doesn't really matter otherwise.
No.
I like that
sounds like you
MooNKnight's
talking
just
from the
pulled a nook
bathroom
from
XD.
the
Also
centre
request to remove
work on the
Hessa
right
from
instead.
mod.
That's good.
I am back.
I've just
But he's actually running out of money pretty quickly here. And is he going to waste the... Oh, very nice.
I've just had a message and a donation from Mr. Mamo. Thank you for that, Mamo. And there's a message to you, Auntie. Why does Auntie sound like he's talking from the bathroom? Also,
I'm in bathroom. Fantastic.
Also, request to remove Hesso from mod. I'm back. Yeah, Mamo's been away too, but he is back. He is back now. Yeah.
Excellent. I mean, it looks like there's been, in the time I've been away, there's one or two. I'm sure I saw a few names that I haven't seen in ages come back recently. I can't think off the top of my head who, but it's nice to see a few old names back, which is good.
Did you take your sabbatical when Relic returned, or is he one of them?
I think he was already back.
Right.
And then he was sort of just, no, that was it. He was just sort of, oh, here we go, the big engagement. This looks really bad for
they
USA.
were good MiGs. That's one thing I think Jazza has great experience in from his 50k TF,
yep.
the MiG
Completely agreed.
control,
He knows how to use those MiGs, and he might as well just GG now. You can't lose that.
No.
That's terminal. Not a chance. Even if you got 3-star out of that in Pathfinders, it's actually irrelevant at this point.
It is.
Yeah, it's GG. He tried, but he had too much money. He didn't even start collecting on the left. Yeah, no, Relic was just about there when I took my little break, I think.
Right.
Nice that Mamo's back though. Still have fond memories of the really nice food we had in Düsseldorf.
That last night, yeah.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah.
Funnily enough, actually, I should mention that because this weekend so next weekend, so my exam's on Wednesday, but then I'm kind of a bit busy for the next 2 weeks after that, so I'll only be here sparingly. But I'm doing some mini European adventure over the next weekend. So I'm in Brussels one night, and then I'm in Düsseldorf. Funnily enough, for the second night, we're going to a Borussia Dortmund game.
Okay, nice. Yeah.
That should be good. So it's going to be a bit weird. I might actually go on a night out in Düsseldorf because weirdly I spent 3 nights there and didn't bloody do that.
Right. That's funny.
Outrageous.
Yeah.
It was just too much fun, and no, I'm not going to say that. I'm not actually going to say that. It sounds too dodgy. So I'll leave that. But it was a good laugh. We were doing other things that was fun, shall we say?
Well, we were hanging around ages for free for all games. The cast took half of one day as well, didn't it? So,
they were a lot. It was long, to be fair.
Yeah. But good stuff.
Absolutely. Well, I assume there'll be. I'm going to guess Legionnaires probably planning that at some point.
Oh, by the way, someone I've not seen for ages, and he's just said hi to us both in the chat, is Millard. Hello, Millard.
Yeah, Millie. I've seen him back tonight. He went on Twitch briefly, actually. It was nice to see.
Good to see. Yeah.
Hello, Big Millie. Yeah, and then I've got Amsterdam on the last night, so it should be fun. I haven't been to Amsterdam for 10 years, so probably changed loads since I last went.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should be good fun.
Nice.
And then after that, I should be starting to, get back a bit. Should be hopefully doing I'll do my own stream at some point. See if I can do. I might actually get a new PC as well, and not sound like an aircraft pilot. That'd be good.
Just on the Belgium trip, we had a very nice few days last. I think was it November?
It was a few months ago. Yeah, you sent me a couple of really nice pictures. Yeah.
Good for putting on weight, though. I mean, it's good food, beer. Yeah.
Fabulous.
Chocolate.
Yeah. It is good. I must say, Belgium does do certain things quite well.
I mean, there was some 9% pints that were going down far too easily, and when you're doing that,
I swear that the higher. I'll tell you this now: the higher the ABV, sometimes I swear the easier it goes down in a weird kind of way.
Yeah, true. Alfie Ace, hello Excal and fellow ZH nuts. That's a nice way to say it.
Hello, Big Alfie.
Oh,
hello.
They're waiting for me to select the map. I'm just chatting.
I was going to say, by the way.
Yeah.
So professional.
You have a question for you in the chat.
Oh, I do I? Exciting.
It's about the study. Ganja says the kid is very bad. No, who's referring to there? Oh dear.
So Joseph Kovac, yeah, I've just seen. It's to do with. So I'm a nearly qualified actuary. I've had one exam left to go for absolutely ages, and that's what it is. So, for once, I thought maybe I need to just give 0 hour a total break in order to concentrate on it. So that's what I've tried
Just
doing this
clear
time.
it and get it done. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Although to be honest with you, I don't know. I mean, I'm feeling all right for Wednesday.
Good.
I part of the reason I've sort of done tonight is because I can't really do much more. This is a nice matchup, by the way.
This is a nice matchup. This might decide the set, you know. That's my prediction on how this matchup goes. All right. Well, my screen's in the south, so I will present in red. It is MooNKnight with the GLA Stealth.
And in the north, we've got Jazza in blue as the demo. Interesting, yeah. I think this is a nice map for it as well, actually.
Yeah. I mean, you'd assume the demo always would go for a TT normally. The question is, what will Wraith go for? Will he TT2? Will he maybe try and get these oils? They are damaged, these oils, though.
Yeah, do you know, I think it is risky going for the oils on this map. Like, if you invest in it, and then if you're like, let's say Wraith, you know, MooNKnight goes for it, he's invested in it, and then all Jazza needs to do is get 2 terrorists in a technical. Bombs away, like, it's just a waste of an investment.
ZH Nike, and then we'll say it. Well, that's how I say it. I know they say Nike, don't they? But ZH Nike
yeah.
says holy English accents.
Yeah, it's a flood.
Yeah.
I like it. The left is. Do you know what? This is quite risky from Jazza, and I don't know if he can see that worker or not.
No, hidden behind the tree.
I doubt that's deliberate, just like Size wasn't.
Yeah, maybe.
The other night wasn't deliberate.
True.
Yeah, I did actually catch that. That was quite funny. Oh, that's gonna be. I don't think he's seen it. I don't think he's seen that at all. It's gonna hurt.
And there is a tech on the way for Wraith, but there's nothing in it.
Nope, that's fine, but that's gonna hurt. And there's a really nice tunnel at the top right, and there's no way Jazza's seen that.
The thing is, though, this TT is on the way from Jazza, and if Wraith doesn't intercept that, that could actually just ruin all of Wraith's map control if he doesn't have an arms dealer. I mean, Jazza's supplies are so open, it's ridiculous, but this TT is actually
he's gonna get in.
Yeah.
And do you know what? He nearly messed that up then, because he had, I think he's got Retaliate on.
Wow.
He's got away with it, but I mean, if he shut that down, it's pretty much a guaranteed win there for MooNKnight. Ooh.
Oh, he's lost.
Oh, that's a shame.
One of his only techs. No scrap deny.
I don't think you're going to see many scrap denies in this. And he's just wasted the scrap there for his tech. That's really. And he doesn't want the building for some reason. That's kind of odd.
That is really odd.
That's a real shame. If he just got the scrap then, all he had to do was start kill those 2 RPGs and just start harassing. That would have been horrendous.
Well. Wow.
Yeah, he's making a real mess of this. He's actually just missed. He's completely lost his opportunity to do anything, really.
Yeah. And although Jazza's third has been shut down, it's kind of equal because it's 2 supplies apiece, and Jazza's preparing another TT here. By the way, you brought all the Brits out.
I really have. Yeah, I was going to say. I mean, admittedly, Millard making a timely return is pure coincidence. But still, let's just put that down to me having a cheeky little co-cast with you today as well. Oh, that's nice. I don't mind that actually. Using the shutting down the tunnel on the left. Not a problem with that. And he's just going to take the area back. Yeah, nice.
Watcher says he can't stop laughing. I don't know what he's laughing at, but he says he can't stop laughing.
Just us, hopefully.
Okay.
Oh dear. Yeah, that's nice. They don't really want each other to have that left-hand side, but on the right-hand side, yeah, I don't know. Strange game so far.
We have a rare pre-4-minute expansion from Wraith here.
Yeah, very nice. Don't need a tunnel, just go straight for the supply facing Jazza's base. Why not? I think he'll get away with it.
Yeah, you could even stealth it and get away with it at this level.
Good.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh,
no,
that was nice. Oh, so wow.
Oh, that's painful.
That's
And
it.
here comes
Yeah.
follow-up. Yeah. I don't know if he has enough in the follow-up, but regardless, this is painful.
The donation of all these scraps, if they wanted them,
Yeah.
is also painful, yeah. I think he will get them now, even though he's purposely trying to miss them. Okay, he has got them now. Right?
There we go. Big moment. But I think he's got too much here, has he? Yeah, he has. Yeah, that's it. That's over. And a Vet 2 quad, that is definitely over.
Why is he going back though? People.
I don't know.
Why is
the
he
Vet 2
going
quad
back?
definitely doesn't need to go back.
No.
Weird choice, that. Very weird choice. At least shut the supply down.
Yeah.
MooNKnight, in the meantime, did actually shut down the expansion on the left with the technical. It looks like he's now just going to try and slow the economy down of Jazza, and I think he will succeed, actually.
The lack of box. I mean, you got a box in this matchup.
You have to. Yeah.
Neither of them did either, did they?
No, that's true.
Yeah, no.
Very lousy. No attempt at a box.
I'm trying
really.
to think if that red Wharf Factory is an attempt to box or not. Yeah, GG. Ooh, well.
Nicely done from MooNKnight.
I think if he can win his demo here now, I think he will have the set now.
I think he's in a very good position. I agree with you.
Didn't like the build order from Jazza.
No. And if you're gonna do it, at least I don't know. It's weird to TT, and I don't know. I want huge on it. It was a little bit unlucky that he didn't see the tunnel go up, because all he had to do if he saw it was take one of his many workers and just deny it with a demo trap. But he didn't see it, so he couldn't even do that.
There's some funny comments in the chat, by the way, and there's one a question for you
God.
from Millie as well.
Let me
There's a
go.
funny comment under Millie's question.
He and Crumpets after. Yeah, fair. Revenge. Oh no, that's fine. Yeah, the team Crumpets. God. Hey, do you know what? I haven't had Crumpets in a really long time, actually. I will sort my mark out eventually.
You're only making us sound more British by being distracted by the teasing and be like, actually, thanks for reminding me. Yeah, we're due some
really
Crumpets.
am.
Yeah.
We got meat tradition and whatnot.
Yeah, but Miller says you were going to sort your mic out. In
I do you know what it is? I obviously got this, and I've just decided that I just need to use this purely for gaming purposes, and then I need to just buy myself yet another mic for the sake of dual streaming, and I will. I'll do that.
Alfie's having too much fun as well. Are you seeing Alfie in the chat?
I have. This is his.
He says it's hard for you to.
I've just seen it.
Altitude, yeah.
I've just seen it. Very good. Very good.
Well, Jazza is boxing this time, and he is going for the oil, which you can do as stealth, and he has an early tunnel on the right. He has no map control on the left, though. And Wraith is prepping a TT, so they are the two builds that we're looking at.
I think you kind of have to TT, really, don't you? When your demo is just so cheap. The biggest risk is obviously if you're playing against a player that's savvy enough, and you follow. Obviously, you want to just make sure you follow with. If you're the stealth, you need your technical to just follow the technical of the demo player, because then you just run over the terrorists and then it's shut down straight away.
Yeah. Now this TT is on the way. It's going straight up the middle. Jazza spots the sneaky tunnel on the right, and does
very nice.
That. Oh, the TT has now circled back a bit, coming in from the right side.
Yep, here
and
it is.
He is running into a few RPGs here. Oh, he has found the arms dealer.
He's got it. He's got it. He will get it. He's got 5. Wow. He really wanted to make sure there.
I don't mind that, to be honest.
Yep.
What I actually do like from Jazza is he's dropped a ton of tunnels by his left-hand supply.
Yeah, I'm a fan of that. Absolutely.
And if he gets the oils, and he's getting both now, I think he will be okay, actually.
He's going the oils. Okay, yeah, I think he might do alright here, you know. Like you say, the first one on the left he's already got in. He's going to get this one on the right. I can't see MooNKnight shutting it down. And the question is, has he done enough damage? And I think the answer's no.
Well, Wraith's only way of pushing now is through that left side tunnel. And Jazza's doubling up on the tunnels there. two techs are coming across the map.
He must have seen the oil, surely. I mean, that's very odd to just be like, oh yeah, there's a tunnel over there, I'll go into that one. Oh, it's because he hasn't actually got one in his base, I've just realised. And he still hasn't cancelled the one on the right-hand side. Oh. Got away with it.
Yeah, he's making a tunnel now, he's making quads, and I think he will push, and if he doesn't kick Jazza off that second supply, I think Jazza's got it.
I think so, yeah.
He's not mining off optimal workers.
He's trying to do this off of a TT and a fast shutdown, but it's just not going to happen.
Yeah.
And as it is, I mean, the only place where, like you say, you could put a freighter is on the left-hand side, but Jazza's got 2 tunnels, well, 3 tunnels there. It's going to be fine.
So Jazza's literally now on 3 supplies, 2 oils.
Yeah, that's painful.
Yeah.
I mean, MooNKnight has to expand to the left to have any chance here.
He's rallying a terrorist, I think, though, to just go and kill the left side oil. Jazza's not repairing either oil, actually. Could repair the right side one.
It's kind of giving me PTSD almost that he's not done it.
And
He'll get the Rebel for free as well, yeah. Okay.
But yeah, it's a second arms dealer
Oh,
from
look
MooNKnight.
at the right-hand side. Oh, he has actually just realised, to be fair.
You thought he was going to sneak in.
Yeah. That would have been so annoying.
Millard, I'm just reading Millard in the chat. Oh dear.
Is he being funny still?
Yeah, he's really, he's funny. And
you know what, actually, I might come to him.
Question from our son in the chat as well, Mr. Apex.
Ah, Apex, sorry. What is the question? 16 June 2 on the Friday the 28th. Yeah, obviously, you know, off the back of who he let in and who he denied on the semi-tournament, I was like, oh, has Antrip gotten better then? To which he said, oh, he scrapped the Vet 2 quad, that makes me sad.
I'm just thinking Jazza was attempting to throw the game there by just.
He really was. Yeah. I was just gonna say, yeah, you know, you're doing well. Don't muck it up or anything. Yeah, I think. Ooh, what is that? Is that? Yeah, it's a super tech. Nice. Can't remember what I was saying now. To be honest,
it was the Apex.
Feels irrelevant. Oh yeah. Yeah, I think. Apparently Antrip's gotten a bit better since I last played against him, so that's kind of where I'll be a little bit rusty.
That's your opponent, is it?
No, it isn't. This is just sort of FFG.
Oh right.
Yeah. It's just something to. It'll be nice for me to at least get back. That'll probably be the first like mini challenge that I do when I actually get back into the swing of things.
Right.
Who's gonna lay the palace down first is the question I'm now wondering.
I think we're gonna see quads for just a long time, to be honest with you.
Yeah, but is he gonna get this? Yes, he is. Very nice.
Oh,
he hasn't got it.
Oh, that's painful.
That is horrible to see.
Hello, Abadaba, in the chat.
Exploding. Hello. Be nice to catch up with people, you know. I must say I have actually missed. Although it's been nice having a break from everything zero related. I have also missed like anything. I've missed. You know, you miss the people, don't you?
Yeah. It's a good bit of fun day to day.
Definitely.
Right, this is I think a defining moment in the game. There's a push on the left.
Yeah. Nah, he's got nowhere near enough to combat that.
Not 3 tunnels. Not like that.
No, not a chance. You gotta be thinking Palace at this point, surely, and he's got the money for it right now. Will he throw it down is the question.
Jazza wants to push that tunnel. I'm shocked, actually. But he's doing it.
I think he can afford to, actually. Big engagement here now, but it looks pretty positive for Jazza, this.
The Super Tech's just done splash damage on a couple of quads
stacked
up
was
as
nice.
well.
That could have been worse for... oh, he's actually repopped, okay. I don't mind that. It was a good repop, actually. Turned out pretty well.
Yeah.
Very nice.
I just think that's so unnecessary. You've literally got that control of the right, and although he's only got 1 worker there for some reason, you've got control of the mid and you can make supplies there, and you know you're an oil up, although you're about to be losing
incredibly, he's managed to shut that oil down. I think fair play for getting that.
Yeah.
I mean, considering that he bolstered the defences massively, it didn't really matter. This is a nice, cheeky little tunnel placement here from MooNKnight, actually. I quite like that. As Jazz is going to throw this, don't tell me. I mean, I'd go as far as saying he was miles ahead. I really would. But,
well, this is
not
where
anymore.
he should have been fighting all along by his multiple tunnel setup.
It was just that was such an unnecessary engagement. It really was. And now he's in real trouble.
You almost need a hijacker to get one of those vetted quads.
Yeah, one hijacker would swing it.
Good bit of in and out though, gotta say.
Very nicely done, yeah. Very
Oh,
nice
if
in
he
and out.
gets that,
Oh,
yeah,
that's massive. That's
yeah,
massive.
Yeah. Game of throws here.
It really. Oh, I don't like that decision at all. You know what I'm looking at, don't you?
Where am I looking? What,
The
three,
base of
three arm dealers?
MooNKnight. I'm not, unless, oh well, alright, I might be proven wrong if he can shut this down here, and he might, to be fair. But, I don't know, I think I'd have rather have seen a palace myself. But, at the end of the day, he might make me look silly here.
Well, Jazza was not in and out in when he could have done there.
Yeah, that's what I mean though, like, because you can in and out, defender's advantage, obviously, you know, your lovely little video the other day.
Yeah, he's GG'd. I
Yeah,
can't believe that.
Oh, that's a real shame. He really wasted it.
Yeah.
That and get a totally unnecessary engagement.
And for some
What a
reason,
shame.
he was on one worker on that third supply on the right. I've no idea why. So
painful.
actually-
I'll tell you why that was. He only had 3 on there to begin with, and then he pulled 2 of them to
right.
build the stingers. Yeah,
Yeah.
4-2. Interesting.
Incredible. Yeah.
He
So
should have made that
actually,
3-3.
despite having what looked like a supply advantage and 2 oils, MooNKnight collected more by Jazza's lack of
Interesting.
worker
Yeah,
optimization.
goes to show.
Yeah.
Goes to show. Painful. Alright, it's MooNKnight's pick. Let's see what he goes for. He normally doesn't really care too much, but I think he's gonna worry a bit more than usual on this occasion.
Yeah. You've had a question about your American adventure. I don't know if that's PG-15 though.
Ha! Oh, dearie me. It is PG-18, I think.
Okay.
God. Nike, that is Discord. That is private Discord chat, my friend. That is not public chat. I'm a changed man to an extent. Oh dear. We can't be blurting stuff like that out now, can we? Of course, everyone's going to be like, "Oh, that means you got 0, didn't it? You're not being public about it." If Scuba was here, he'd be ripping into me right now.
Oh
I just
yeah,
know it.
definitely. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
While,
what are you
while
talking
sending
about?
you a selfie or something of his thigh. Yeah.
His own bum probably, yeah, or crotch, something like that. God,
Oh,
dearie me.
dear.
Oh, I've missed this. The one thing I'm lacking though is a snack. That is a real.
Oh yes,
That is a
the
mistake.
The eat on stream. Yes.
Yeah, no, I've got 2 of these, like, you know those Lindor, those chocolate balls from Lindt. You know those. I've got 2 of them. I'm just gonna go through them. It's as good as it's gonna get, I'm afraid, tonight. Keeping up appearances and all that, you know.
Yeah, I mean, work your way up, won't you? Because you normally
Oh yeah.
have to go through a
Digestives.
couple of courses normally.
At least.
Yeah.
The one thing I don't normally do is have a full-on dinner, though.
No, you've had a salmon starter and a steak once on the stream.
I probably did do that, to be fair. Yeah. God, that is the type of thing I'd do, to be fair.
Oh boy.
So, what? It'd be interesting. I'd like to see a China mirror of some kind now. I don't know, something like, or I don't know, GLA China, something like that. That'd be good to see.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think.
Glacial Shores. There
What?
we go.
Oh, okay. I like this map.
Nickname says, "Don't be shy."
3 guys in his case.
Now, is Wraith going for this map or not?
Is this a Millard Spalding map?
It
Or am I
is.
making that up? It's a
Yeah.
good map.
Yeah.
I think it's underused in my opinion.
Yeah, it's one of those. I think it's an interesting matchup as well. The concept is you fight over several parts of the map.
Oh my god. Glacier by Millard, Queen Muff and Spalding. I'm not having that. No chance. What a fan. Sorry, I got really distracted there. No chance. What did Queen Muff do to this? Come on. Anyway, we've got let's concentrate, be professional. We've got a really decent matchup, by the way.
Yeah, we got MooNKnight in the south with the tank, and in the north.
In the north, we've got Jazza in blue as stealth. One of my favourite matchups.
I was
To watch, not to play.
Right. I was distracted by Wraith. He said this is I think he said this is a TF matchup. So.
Is it?
Well, in air games, it's air stealth or tank,
yeah.
I suppose. Yeah, I mean.
Well, good point, actually.
Yeah. True. What would you prefer
this is
here?
Twilight Flame.
No.
Go on.
I was just saying, which army would you prefer on this particular map?
Stealth, actually. On this map, stealth.
You can just be sneaky, can't you? This truck is going to put in some work, I think.
I think it is. That's good. If it kept going, he would have got a technical out in time, to be fair.
Interesting he went back. I think he could have committed there. It looks like there's nothing in Jazza's.
Well, I guess it just depends on whether he'd have got a technical out in time. And actually, I'm not convinced he would have done. You know? Maybe a missed opportunity. Yeah, but it looks like MooNKnight's just trying to stabilize in the early stage and then get to a point where he could just become a bit too strong. It all comes down to whether he can keep his dozers or not.
Oh, Roll is saying, why does he have Noob Wraith in his team? Have you seen there's been a bit of a draft tournament just done? What's your team then, Roll? You can tell us your team in the chat. Yeah, I've drafted my team, so basically there's 8 captains and you pick a team of 4.
Is that in the world's most complicated format ever?
It's pretty complicated, and it's based on single wins, so it's not just about me winning my set, it's about the team's overall score.
Oh,
basically.
He hasn't shut that down. That's massive.
That was bad, yeah. That was really bad.
Ooh.
So, yeah, I'm curious what Roll's team is. My team is Reznov, Sniper, and Hesso. That's my lineup.
So hang on, just to clarify, you're a captain, but you don't actually play.
Oh, I
right?
play. Yeah, I play.
Oh, do you?
You can choose to be a captain and not play, but...
Hang on, so you got Reznov and Sniper and who, sorry?
Hesso?
Oh, that's not that bad, actually. Hesso's got on a bit better recently, hasn't he? I'm hearing, I think. Improved a bit?
I think so.
Well,
I think he's played quite a bit, which I figured he surely must have improved a bit there, if he's played quite a bit.
Nice little push here on the left. From Jazza, actually. I'm a fan of that.
Wraith is completely out of position, and Jazza might actually... He will pick off that supply, because Wraith's decided he's just going to push, actually. And Jazza's got himself to a 3rd supply, and he's spamming the 2 arms dealer. I mean, this is probably a matchup he is comfortable in. He's just going to spam, isn't he? Yeah.
It's massive. Do you know what? If MooNKnight just bypasses on the left-hand side and just goes straight up, I don't know what Jazza would do, really, to be able to stop that. But then he'd probably be able to react to it in time. Yeah. He's got himself a nice quad there now as well. It's going to be difficult. I think he's in a pretty decent position here, actually. Oh, Jazza. Especially if he's on getting this 4th supply up now on the right. That's very nice.
Well, I could be proved totally wrong here. Jazza could make some astonishing comeback.
He really can, yeah. I think the reverse is tricky. I do think stealth is favoured on this map. I really do.
But these units are just not achieving anything.
That's just wasteful. Yeah. Getting to see. No, I can't see it. I honestly can't see. Okay, so he was going for a CC. He's just realised why am I doing that? I need to get a Lotus and at least try and get the oils, I think. But he's floating here, MooNKnight.
There's also no palace yet, so...
There is a window, but so far he's been pretty comfortable, and I like the fact that he's just building this thing on the left, got a couple of tunnels on the right. It's pretty good, actually. Gonna go for an oil now as well, which is nice.
Jazza's sending back a ton of RPGs as if he's prepping for that palace stage, but I do not see a palace anywhere.
I'm with you on that. I also don't see a palace anywhere.
the fact that he's pulled his RPGs, I think he's thinking about it. Surely you're going to see it dropped any second.
Do you know what would be worse actually? This happened to me the other day when I was playing
thinking
casually.
you've been making it and you haven't.
Yeah. It happens to the best of us. That is bloody horrible. Just wondering if that's what's happened here. Oh, that would really... I don't think it's actually going to matter, but it would be annoying. There are chain gun gats. Needs to be careful. And black napalm, okay. Interesting that he's invested in black napalm. I guess he's already thinking about the buses, potentially.
No airfield, though.
Yeah.
Just 2 little units for me on the ground.
I agree with you. Like, the one thing that tank should have is a massive, massive army that's going to cause you all sorts of problems, but it doesn't really have that at all. Like, how can you have so little as tank at this stage of the game? It makes no sense.
There is still no palace, by the way.
There we go. I just wonder.
Oh, okay, there it is.
Has he now realised? Or has he just been teasing us this whole time?
Very late palace, but I think he's going to get away with it.
I don't. Do you know what? I honestly think he could push now with what he's got and win, like on the right. I really could.
Well, you say that, but he could just click his quads, look back to his base, and walk them all into a firewall.
That is also very true. Yeah. Also very true.
Or a flame wall, rather. Yeah.
I agree with you though. It's just so few units. I mean, he's on 2 oils now at least, but Jazza's on 3, is he? Yeah, he's just about to be on a 3rd.
And 1, 2, 3, 4,
4
5
supplies.
5 supplies.
5. Wow. Oh yeah, there's the one on the left as well. God. Yeah, no, I can't see the stealth losing at this point. He's already loading up the RPGs. That's very nice. There's too much. I think this is tough for tank on this map. You have to really get some kind of expansion fairly early on to have any chance, and well, at this rate, it's just all blue.
I quite like the 3rd supply idea, but maybe not committing with that truck, and then just being a little bit wasteful, and then you can't do anything.
Agreed. Yeah. He's gonna get a nice flamer in on the oil.
Yeah. Still significantly behind on eco though.
Yeah. I mean, it helps, but.
Oh, and Jazza even has the repair bay, so his unit's getting repaired for free as well.
Oh, really nice. Do you know what? I genuinely don't know if that... I didn't realise that repair bay was there. I honestly don't know if it was there.
Oh, there you go.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
Yeah. Good bit of prep for you.
The more you know. It's sort of just disguised by those 2 other weird buildings on the left. I don't think I've ever seen that before.
You know, you were talking about morale on which MooNKnight turns up. I mean, he made the comment that this is your matchup before the start of the game, and it's as if
it's a negative mindset.
Yeah, it is literally like you're gonna win. You know what I mean?
I don't like it. I'm with you on that.
No.
Yeah. 3rd, only now getting a 3rd war factory that at the point where he's flowing 8k and not a single airfield or big in sight. And he's just using gats to gun down a tunnel. Yeah, I'm not sure about that.
Apex says Hisso spammed 1,000 games. That's good. That's good news. That's good news for my
very good.
Yeah, draft. Pleased to hear it, Apex.
It's probably because he knew that he'd have to really up his game in order to be as part of your. I wonder what I'll have to look at that actually. I wonder what the strong team. That sounds like a pretty strong team. What you've got though. I mean, Reznov's superb.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sniper is. X squad. So yeah,
so Sniper's going against tier 3s. So it is literally a comparison. Who are the other tier 3s essentially?
True. Yeah. Should be interesting to see. I don't know if Bombay's watching, but I've got a message from him. I need to reply to him actually. I will do that later. This is a nice push on the left.
I was looking at the 2 hijackers in the middle of the map.
They've been spotted. That's a shame.
But yeah, that push is just going to clean that up again.
Yeah.
Spalding correctly pointing out both are floating 10k. Yeah, Jazza has spent a little bit of his money now.
He's spent a little bit, but he's got so many battle buses out. The one thing I don't like about this army from MooNKnight, it has too few flamers. I mean, Size would be really, really disappointed at this. He'd expect at least 20 flamers with this.
Size in this matchup even tells you what's coming now at the start.
Yeah.
He calls it barbecue time. Every time.
I saw that. It cracks me up. He doesn't lie.
And he wins, even though he tells you it's coming. He wins doing it.
So good.
Yeah.
So good. Oh dear. Yeah, this.
Oh.
That is,
Yeah.
brilliant. I think he was taking the piss out of his own unit strength then. They were that bad. Deary me.
Well, Jazza gets
Yeah,
one
just didn't
back
have enough.
on the scoreboard.
No, that's nice. Keeping it interesting. That's good. I mean, if he gets this one, and it's not impossible, then who knows?
Hmm.
Going to be very interesting.
That's the best Jazza's looked across
agreed.
the set
He
so
did look
far.
he looked really strong in that. I have to
More
agree
comfortable,
with you.
yeah.
Yeah, he looked good. Do you know, I've been watching Leicester.
The thing is, Jazza's English
works.
is not that good, so I'm curious if he understands that.
The thing is, that's how you've got to play it. Like, having a crap ton of tunnels and a few stingers is actually pretty much critical, I think, to win tank stealth.
Yeah,
you need it.
Yeah.
You need it in the right place, admittedly, but you need it nonetheless.
Well, my screen starts in the south again, and in the blue we have Jazza with the China tank.
And in the north we've got MooNKnight in red as stealth. And he's not bothered with a fake racks. Very lazy, Mr. MooNKnight. Very lazy.
I never do that.
Do you not?
No.
Really?
Never.
I mean, what the... I mean, that is just... I can't really say anything now, can I? If you don't do it. Jesus Christ. I mean...
Well, you do know... I don't think it makes much difference, but the real buildings build faster than the fake, plus upgrade.
Yeah. No, I do know that, but the whole point is that your worker can go off and do something else whilst not losing much time at all.
That requires a lot of multitasking, though. So
it does. Yeah, that's true. That is the antithesis, so to speak, against it. We're gonna have a nice little truck rush out of Jazza, but already I'm not liking the supplies on the left. Not a big fan of that.
No, it's just slap it down and hope for the best, isn't it? Really.
We've got an early hijacker out of MooNKnight. I think that could be pretty good, actually. Can you imagine if the first unit was a flamer from Jazza? Oh, that would suck.
Well, he's denied... Has he denied that tunnel on the left? Yeah.
Yep. I think he's going to get that. Very nice.
And a defensive Gat cannon on that left flank. Well, I guess he noticed how much success he had killing that supply in the last game, so...
But make sure I defend it myself, yeah. Where is the hijackers just stopped in the middle of...
You know, Jazza's Gat, if that just swings by and gets in the supply line, that would be awful.
It's painful, and I think it might, especially if it doesn't get picked up. Do you know what? I am really getting true PTSD now. Is that hijacker right? If that was... I don't know if you remember... You probably won't remember this. It was already aged... It was a while ago now. Oh no!
I thought he was going to run that over. Right,
so I did something really good in 3v3 once, and unfortunately my hijacker then got too close to the war factory, so it just got crushed. That kind of sucked. That's nice. I like that.
Yeah, he should get a dozer here as well. Although Jazza's anticipated.
No.
Oh, that's the best thing he's done the entire set.
Jesus
that is the best thing he's done the entire set. That anticipation with the dozer. Wow.
Come on. I mean, if I'm honest with you, I think... Is it the best thing Jazza's done, or is it the worst thing that MooNKnight's done? I think I'd prefer to say the latter.
The anti-roast is back, and there's that Gad as well. I think we're looking at 4-4.
This is 4-4, yeah.
We don't like to criticise, but MooNKnight is playing this absolutely horrifically.
And the workers on the left, they're going Wookiees. Oh no. Oh, this has been an absolute car crash. Oh my god. It happens though, this is the thing, like pressure does this, it really does. This is painful. He has at least walked them to the right hand supply, but yeah, no, that hurts.
The wife's telling me off for being loud, because when I've got my headset on, I don't realise how loud my voice is. There was a dozer just getting hijacked. There
was a dozer just being hijacked, yeah, nice.
And she's laughing, because do you remember that time on the stream I was with Dommy saying, "Watch out, carpet," or something like that? I don't know if you remember that. And we both had
vaguely recall that.
Yeah, we both had a giggle fit because I'm shouted out "carpet, carpet," and like really loud, and the neighbours could hear it.
Quality. Wait,
Well,
surely not.
Well, right now I'm shouting out that's the best thing he's done. And she's laughing.
Even better. Even better.
Lovely. Anyway.
I mean, he's got himself power. That is going to help with the recovery, but I don't know. I think he's too far behind here, surely. The one thing he can try and maybe do is try and hunt Jazza, and if he could succeed with that, I don't think he's going to be able to. I think
there's a sneaky hijacker spotted on the left.
Always been spotted though, yeah.
And another hijacker's been popped in the mid here.
If it goes straight down the middle, I mean...
I think MooNKnight's best bet here is getting the hunt off.
Yeah.
There is
right now it's best...
bit of a spike. Okay, I wonder if there's a DC. This tech's coming in. This could be pretty decisive in what's happening here. There's mines on a few buildings.
I think it's going to run into some mines. I've got this funny feeling it's going to run into mines. Oh no, it's going to get away with it. Ah, nah, no way. You can't turn left there. Okay, you could do that.
Dropped off a hijacker.
Hope that he didn't spot it. I'm pretty sure he would have done.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, your best bet. Just go for the dozer. Just don't run into mines. It might not, you know. Oh my god! Don't tell me it's going to get it. I think it is, you know.
Yeah. A hunt with hijack. Oh my word.
Imagine he now gets mines out on the prop.
He's offline though. He's actually offline, so he's...
Oh wow.
He's literally with all that economy and he's offline.
That hurts.
And he's going to be making a tunnel.
He's going to get it as
he's
well.
The
power's already up. Oh no, the Gats are going to shut it down.
So you have the unique situation with a tank on no power and a stealth on power.
But, right. Oh shit, that's a good point actually. That is kind of weird. Surely though you just go and sell the Gat on the left.
He sold a barracks, but a barracks doesn't require power. You've got to sell the Gat cannon on the left, yeah.
He has to have power. You can't not.
What? Why would you sell your barracks when you're going to have a load of money and you're on?
Oh my god! Of course. Oh no, he hasn't got. Oh, he has got low. He at least got Lotus out. Okay, but that hurts. It's a little thing you do that you forget.
Got to sell that Gat cannon. Can't just be spamming off low power.
Well, one thing he can do in a second is also sell that supply on the left. That gives him one, and he'll get power back quickly enough.
Realised now,
there it is. Yeah. You can't. This last few minutes has really hurt him. Has he thrown it?
Well, MooNKnight now on a palace.
He's on a palace.
But he's not going to expand, is he? He's going to just sit in the corner and try and hold.
Yeah.
And Jazza is spamming now. He's got Emperors and he's
got a chance then.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah, this is far from over. But a couple of battle buses well microed. No mix to counter. That's going to hurt. Is he on Black Napalm? Yeah, he's got Black Napalm. And chain guns. Okay, nice.
I mean, the Gats alone with chains can actually take down a bus. Big pop here.
They can.
And
that is very effective.
Shredding the quads.
I was about to say that was an effective pop, but only for about a split second now.
Yeah, chain gun Gats just absolutely shred quads.
Shred.
It levels up a bit when they have AP bullets, but still.
If he gets an instant flame wall on that, no. Very nicely done from Jazza. I think MooNKnight is still in trouble here. Despite the hunt. At the end of the day, he's got power and 3 war factories. Like, if he just goes for it and spam. He's on a couple of oils. I don't know where's his Lotus gone though, that's the one thing I'd say. There she is. She's by the oil, yeah.
Jazza I would have liked him to have preemptively flamed that oil down.
I agree with you. Yeah, that would have been a good move. Would have been a good move.
Because you can kind of eco-squeeze the stealth out in this situation, but you've got to kill the oils, mass up, and mine out the entire map, really.
Completely agree.
But when you are hunted and you're panicking, you're thinking, I've got to end the game now, and that's
the one thing he might benefit from is he's just shut the barracks down, and see this, MooNKnight's now rebuilding on the left because no Jarm and Kel. Yeah, that's massive. But he's on power, so he's going to be able to get it.
And the Lotus is going to actually capture this oil.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's actually a bit of a win, that. And there we go. Chain gun grats will shred.
Napalm and flamers just.
It's a really nice wall of flame. That I do like that. I think as long as Jazza doesn't do something too crazy, he should be able to shut this down. I think if he just works from left to right, then I mean MooNKnight's just not going to have.
We got
enough.
a Fargo flame wall there though.
Ooh.
Yeah.
No, I like to call it a DK crazy flame wall.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, that's a really nice shutdown from Lotus, by the way. Really nice. These
Jarman
quads
is now out.
Out. Very nice.
But so is the entire army of MooNKnight.
Yep. I think that's it.
Wow.
Yeah, I think he's done it. Even the hunt didn't save him in the end.
No.
Ouch. Okay, he has sniped one Obi, but he's going to have to snipe a fair few more to have any chance here. Hey, he's just quit. Yep.
Yeah.
Very well played, Jazza.
Well.
4-4. We've got a set.
We have.
I really seem to just have this thing of just being here for the good set. It's always a good set when us two are involved. I'm sure of it.
It should actually be 5-3 to Jazza though, based on that stealth demo.
I agree. Yeah, that was painful for him.
But the weird thing is, bar these last two games, I do feel MooNKnight's looked the better player throughout the set. But those last two especially, yeah.
But he called it. It's almost like say negative thought. It was almost like he anticipated the fact that he was going to struggle in it, and sure enough, lost it both ways.
Yeah. So it is now Jazza's map. I'm thinking he won't really know the map pool, so I don't know whether it's good for him or not.
That's true. Maybe he'll go for. I mean, you could go for the familiar sites of say Vendetta, but I wouldn't mind seeing something like. I don't know. So I'm a big fan of Sleeping Dragon. Not many people like that, but I actually think it's quite a good map. Yeah.
Let's see maps. Okay. Does he want me to scroll through them a bit?
I have a feeling.
Okay, let me have a look.
Yeah, I think. Do you want me to? I'll tell you what. Shall I list and you? I'll read them out.
Oh, Mountain Mayhem's pretty good. So
Mountain Mayhem. Oh, that's
I
a
might
good
just
one.
put
Yeah.
that up.
The Pepsi map, or at least I call it the Pepsi map. I think
This is the Pepsi map, is it?
In my mind, it's the Pepsi map. I know he's really strong on this. Or it used to be anyway.
Oh, we got Alfie's map, which neither of them will have, so I won't be. Yeah, they're not going to be.
Yeah, that's the only downside to that. I'm going to make sure I download it though and practice on it and see if I can eke an advantage against my opponent for that one.
We got my map actually. See if either of them have that. Oh, they do both. Nope, Jazza doesn't have it.
It'd be nice to rank some of these. Like Forest of Camelot, obviously is a ranked map. It just in everything bar official sense, really, isn't it?
He wants that mounter. That sounds wrong, doesn't it?
Oh dear.
Oh,
brilliant.
I only just read out what he said.
Quality. You really didn't know. Oh, that's fantastic.
Never mind.
Mounter. Jesus. That's so good. Oh dear. I swear people do it just because we're like co-casting.
Yeah.
It's just too easy. Let's have a little look at the chat quickly. Haven't been doing much of that. It's hard, like I've not really got anything set up properly to be able to see chat and the game at the same time, but that's fine, we'll get it there. Hello Dark9. Like Pepsi, Lano Cuties, everyone else, hello. Last drop, hello there. Whew. Right, what are we going to get? We've been, apart from the first one, we've been given some pretty decent matchups, actually.
Yeah, just the first one air laser, but...
Yeah, can't complain otherwise.
No.
I'm really hungry. That's not good. I'm going to try and get to bed nice and early, and then I'll have a nice big breakfast. That seems like a good strategy to me.
Nice big breakfast. Jazza keeps saying Yalla. And it is another GLA mirror, which I think MooNKnight will be happy with. So in the
I think so.
In the top left, in the blue, it is Jazza with the Vanilla GLA.
And in the south, we've got MooNKnight in red as demo.
If Jazza's more comfortable with 3 supplies, though, this is a better map for doing it. You can make 2 supplies by those crates.
The crates,
Yeah.
yep, agreed. Willy, though, I reckon... I mean, well, put it this way, MooNKnight's not given himself the option to do that at all.
No. He is in no intention to get a 3rd supply before the 4-minute mark.
Brilliant.
Nike says he can't stop laughing at our accents. Okay.
That's just what we do. Well, I can't help but talk the way we talk, you know.
In it.
In it.
Uh...
It's funny hearing you say that because it's like, you know, the posh guy trying to do it. I could, if I try. Then again, I swear I have my moments, but I don't know. I think posh is just better.
Yeah, that Dommy Me set that I was describing, Lucas in the chat has just remembered it. He says, I remember when you were screaming loudly, carpet, carpet at midnight, and I was thinking, what are your neighbours thinking?
I do.
Yeah. I
do remember that now. That was quality, actually. That was pretty good. I did enjoy that. Oh dear. Okay, so Jazza's going to go for the oil then.
But he does
He's going to shut that worker down.
He does it without any map control, so he hasn't got a tunnel by that oil he wants to take. And it seems like he hasn't noticed the damage oil either. So I think this is a case of he just doesn't know the maps, I think.
Yeah.
I think he's just looking at it on the fly and thinking, oh, there's some oil here, I'll
just go for it.
Yeah.
Oh, he's missed the crush on that rebel, though. Okay. Yeah, so MooNKnight hasn't actually gone at all for the oil, so as long as he shuts down the oil of Jazza, and he's got a few crushes there on the left, nice. Oh, that was painful. Oh, okay, he did save a few in fairness. Alright.
Bit of an AFK tech from Jazza there.
Yeah.
Uses a tech.
So, MooNKnight's been really sloppy with the scrap tonight. Actually, a few opportunities. Yeah, okay, there was a scrap deny there though.
That's the first scrap deny of the set. Yeah.
Very nice. Yeah, pretty much. Well, the first one I've seen anyway.
He's got himself an oil and he's added a second arms dealer.
Very nice. 3rd supply is in from MooNKnight, but only the one AD for now. Another empty tech. Oh, that's gonna go back. Yeah, he's just slightly ahead at the minute. Is Jazza? I reckon he doesn't realise there's supplies at the top right though.
No, I'm sure.
Is he going to try and drop off? No, he's just going to slowly gun that oil down with a single technical. Okay, he'll probably get away with it.
Some interesting stuff going on here, really, one way or another.
It really is, yeah. Has he spotted that? The thing is, he might get away with it because MooNKnight's nowhere near it,
No.
and he's obviously not going to get alerted to it because it's not his.
No.
He might get it.
And Jazza's 2 arms dealers have been up and running a lot faster than Race, but he's going for that same cheeky TT on the tunnel. Yeah.
He is. That's nice. Is there a follow-up? Yeah, there is. Okay.
But Jazza has got himself another
2.
tunnel. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, MooNKnight has actually spotted the technical on the left, so he's going to keep that oil alive, just about.
Wow, that one RPG killing a
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Deary me. Yeah, Jazza looking better for this one, I must say. It's his to throw. Admittedly, he's on a supply more, is MooNKnight, but and he is now on his 2nd AD. But
Jazza's doing that thing again though, where he's in potentially an economical advantage, and he's just going to headbutt a tunnel and potentially throw the game again.
I don't want to see it, but as long as he's quick about it, he should get away with it. What I wouldn't mind seeing is at least a TT with it.
Now that he's got the RPGs there and he waited, he's going to clear that.
He is going to clear that.
Yeah.
Yeah, well done. So he's going to get himself another oil, which is obviously very good.
Wraith
and another oil
for
right, very
a
good.
3rd arms dealer again, so he just wants to spam and win.
Has he got the economy to do that? Jazza has now spotted the supplies at the top right, which is nice, but is MooNKnight going to get there first? Maybe. Maybe.
3 supplies and an oil, you probably can spam off. Yeah, you can totally spam off 3 arms dealers. Yeah. But Jazza is going to be on 3 oils.
Yeah. Do you know? I'm just sorry. Jazza's. Yeah. So GLA. Just remind me. The reinforcement pad. You get scorpions, don't you? I think
if you're Vanilla GLA and demo bikes for demo. Yeah.
Demo bikes for demo. Yeah, that's right. And then quads if you're stealth, and if you're tox, you get scorps as well. I'm guessing.
Tox tractor, you get.
Of course you do.
Yeah.
So annoying. I actually, that's a good point. You actually get something different depending on the faction. Oh, here we go then. Big engage.
I like Jazz's surround.
Oh, it's a it is really good.
Although, yeah, he's pulled back a little bit.
Yeah, I think he can go for this, you know.
That
the
scaffold really helped.
It helped,
yeah.
but is he going to do this now? It's a big moment, this.
It is.
One of his quads is going crazy. Okay.
I mean, you can see on the XP, it's definitely went better for Jazza, but he doesn't want to outstay. He doesn't want to outstay his welcome, and he is. Yeah.
It's a bad decision. Ouch.
Oh,
and while all of this is, he's bringing in reinforcements. Okay.
Such a bad decision, that though. Such a bad decision.
No, that was. Why not just wait for the reinforcements to come and then go in? Yeah. And all the while this is happening, the top right. MooNKnight is secure. It's going to end up, it's going to end up securing that.
Yeah.
Bit of a counter attack. That's nice. Has the technical got 2 terrorists in? No, it hasn't.
And now that's Wraith is.
What's the point?
Yeah,
what was the point then?
He's throwing it.
Waste.
Yeah.
Jesus. Some questionable decisions here going on with the players, I must say.
So that was a 3 quad donation and alerting you've got a sneaky tunnel.
Yeah. Well, the only thing going for him here is that he might still not realise that one is there on the right, so he might still keep... Yeah, he doesn't realise, so he keeps some presence there, but it could have been so much better for him. He could have just taken the supplies for himself and then had defender's advantage. Well, why not just do that? Weird decision.
No palace in sight.
No, from either player, but an entire arms dealer more from MooNKnight. Yeah. But the economy's better for Jazza.
I don't understand though what Jazza's spending his money on. It's just lack of workers on one supply. I'm looking at.
Only got. Yeah, he's got 3 on both of them.
Yeah.
That's what. That's the reason.
Why. Yeah.
Yeah. Painful.
And that expansion's just got shut down.
Yeah, the economy's a real problem here for him. I mean, versus what, 4 on the right or 5. Yeah, it's not as good. I've just realised that MooNKnight has actually got one of his oils. Fair enough. Okay.
And the palace is being built, but that's a lot of quads now from Jazza.
That's a serious
will now be
quads.
alerted to this tunnel.
Yeah. Yeah, I was going to say that's actually...
He's popped. I'm not sure if he should be popping there.
No, I think he should get the hell out of there. Oh, save what you can. Save what you can. Oh dear. He lost both of them. Wow. That might be a game-losing engagement.
I think that is,
the way that went. Yeah.
Because you now have less map control. You're down 2 oils. And you're behind in XP and you're behind in army. The only thing going for you is you've got a palace a bit sooner.
That's it.
Jazz has decided to go 3 arms dealers.
Yeah, I know.
He's
That's, again, like,
TT.
This is surely the time to get a palace. The players don't like palaces, do they?
The thing is now that he's got the momentum with the amount of units.
But he's just let some of his quads go stray there.
I think Jazz is going to take this now. There's no cash bounty, though, which is dreadful.
Oh, that's bad. And it's nearly 4-star. Yeah, that hurts. Oh, how annoying is that artillery platform?
It is really annoying, yeah.
Super annoying. And this is it.
This
is surely game over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Jazza will go 1 away.
He will. Very well played by him. I do think the GLA's better, got a bit of an advantage though, in my opinion. Yeah, GG.
GG.
Well played.
Yeah. I think the GLA mirrors from both of them is very poor, actually.
Yeah, I mean, in Jazza's case, you know, would you expect a little bit better just from the Twi experience, and then
I'd expect a lot
normally
better from Jazza.
normally MooNKnight's pretty strong in the past with the GLA mirrors, but agreed, he could do better. But
I think MooNKnight, as I say, I still think he's looked the better player over
I think
the
so.
set. But yeah, I think that GLA mirror of Jazza's looks very poor considering he plays a lot of that in TF.
Yeah, agreed. But then I guess the dynamic's a little bit different. You know where your supplies are. You know every single intricate detail and what to do. It's amazing how fine the details are when you play. God knows how many games on Twilight over the years.
Yes.
It must be ridiculous.
Well, I think probably Jazza's go-to choice in Twilight Flame would probably actually be Air Force, given to give him a bit of slack. Yeah.
Is he one of the like better air players? Is he?
He's a good air player in Twilight Flame. Nice. Yeah. I forget.
I find it really difficult.
In the recent tournament, I think he played air for Dommy's team actually.
Did he? I find it really difficult playing as the air. I'll tell you the one thing I find really tricky is just numbering your units and knowing that. Like, I don't know, it seems like a minor detail, but I really struggle with it.
Right.
Yeah, I might actually get you to do a video on that. I don't think I've requested a video off you yet, and I've paid you quite a good amount of... No, I'm just kidding. I'm messing. But actually, now I've just sort of...
How to play air in Twilight Flame?
Well, no, seriously, while the idea's there, might as well ask the question,
Sure. Yeah?
Yeah, why not?
Well, I've played quite a bit of it lately with this recent air tournament.
I was going to say, just a little bit, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, we see the reverse. Jazza is at match point, and he is in the south with the GLA Demolition in blue.
And in the north, we've got MooNKnight in red as Vanilla GLA. Right, what are we going to go for here from both players? We did see TT last time, actually, from either player, so maybe we will this time.
Yeah, I think as demo, Jazza's just going to... I think he's going to, but let's see.
Yeah.
Although... I think you're right. I think we called it that he didn't know about those crates early on in
he does
the
now.
last game, but he does now, exactly. Yeah, he does now. 2 workers go straight there.
Gimme. It's a mix-up from MooNKnight, this. He's going for a fast triple supply.
Okay. And Jazza's getting that third supply as well.
Okay. So they're both mirroring each other's build. Alright, nice. Beacon. What is the beacon for is the question. Can you tell me what that beacon was for? Do you reckon he misclicked it?
I have no idea. It could have been.
Yeah, he misclicked it for sure. Nice. Nicely done there from Jazza.
Now that's
the worker off.
That's a lot earlier tech from MooNKnight. Jazza's has just come out here. But they are going to pick off the workers, both of them.
Respectively. Very nice.
But Jazza got the first shot off there. Yeah, he
did.
That.
Yeah, MooNKnight knows that. Runs away. Very good.
Another tech coming in.
Down the middle. Yeah.
And he will get some
crushes. That is going to get some workers.
Yeah.
Very nice. Yeah, that's painful.
I'm looking forward to a mirror. I think it's going to be a decider.
I think, yeah, I was going to say it looks that way already. It's a good start here for MooNKnight, especially if that tech gets in, and it did. Ouch.
I mean, 2 crushes on 2 supplies as your opener, I just think such a good start.
It really is, yeah, agreed.
Especially...
Why do none of my opponents ever, like, not box like these two, seriously? That would just be lovely. If no one could box against me, that would be really appreciated. Because I always do send it, and they're never successful.
Are either of these on your side of the bracket, or?
I've got no idea, actually. That's a good point. Probably not, knowing my luck.
No.
Actually, even my first games, I can't really remember. I think it's is it Eric or Eric, something like that. I don't think he's too bad a player actually, and he's camping the production here, you know. Are there any RPGs? I don't think there are. If there were some RPGs there, it could have shut the... Oh, there are! What? What did he... I'm amazed that he hasn't just tried shutting the production down there. Really surprised. That would have been devastating. And he's just let Jazza crush all of his RPGs.
But that delay on the barracks kill will delay the capture building upgrade, though.
That is true.
So that is actually big brain if he was getting the yours himself, but he's not.
I'm
So,
not convinced. I'm
yeah.
not convinced he meant that at all. I
No.
think it's just worked out really conveniently. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's gotten some crushes in the meantime, so the economy here of Jazz has been really hurt. And like you say, he's just shut that down, the capture building. So actually, even though it was horrible decision making, it's going to work out to some extent for him.
A lot of quads from MooNKnight. Not optimal mining though. If you look at the two red supplies that are close to each other, there's 4 and 2 there, so that's like
that's a
one
shame.
supply really.
Yeah, that is basically one supply. Collecting maybe tiny bit more efficiently because it can deposit a little quicker,
guess,
but otherwise,
yeah.
Jazz is deciding to slowly kill his own oil.
Okay,
Alright.
that's not something
Each
you
to
see
their-
every day. Yeah,
each
to
to their own.
own.
But it doesn't matter, it's going to get shut down anyway. And here comes a few quads, but I don't think that's going to be enough. Yeah. And to be fair, they just trade a quad and he
piece, yeah.
realises, runs away. Fair
Yeah.
enough. Not too much damage done.
So what will be interesting, if Jazza pushes top right and
Yep.
takes that position, he might take this game.
I agree, yeah. And if he does, obviously that's that. It's going to be interesting.
I think the
Capture
next
building now out.
the next engagement, wherever it is going to be absolutely crucial.
Game, yeah, agreed. Probably is going to be a game decider.
And it looks like MooNKnight's going to force the issue.
Yep. Yeah, realises he can't go for it.
But he has got more. He has got more than Jazza.
He has, but it's not enough, like, against the defender's advantage. And
No.
now he's got those 2 tunnels up as well. I think if there was an opportunity, it's probably passed.
Yeah.
And he's now going to go for a counter. But 2 tunnels now up for MooNKnight as well. So, again, has he missed the boat?
What I'd like Jazza to do is just to go pick off that damaged oil,
Oil.
and get out of there,
Yep.
which he looks
Yep.
like he might be doing.
But this is a really awkward position now. If MooNKnight pops now, and he should, by the way, I don't know why he's not. Oh, he's bottom left, that's why.
Right.
Do you know, I think that's a missed opportunity. Because if he was popping out from the right instead, the angle that all his quads, Jazz's quads were at, were actually really bad.
Yeah.
In the end, now instead they're just going to trade off with each other. And I think that's a good outcome for Jazza, considering what could have happened.
Difference is MooNKnight is selling his supply.
Yes, and
Jazza isn't.
Isn't,
And
yeah.
MooNKnight is expanding in that bottom left.
very nice.
But MooNKnight doesn't really have any tunnels by these 2 supplies, and he's just dropping them now.
That could be bad.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, that is pretty desperate. That's not so good. The same thing isn't going to happen to Jazza on the other hand. I'd like to see MooNKnight shut down the reinforcement pad. It's just easy XP.
Mm.
But he's in a bit of trouble here. I would probably be considering selling one of the 2 supplies and just getting it out of the way so that you can engage better with the quads.
Yeah.
I'm amazed he hasn't sold that top right one. Yeah, there we go.
There we go,
that,
yeah.
that bottom right one even, yeah. But, Jazza,
I didn't even pick it off.
he should have
Yeah.
picked that off.
I mean,
But-
MooNKnight has a lot more, but he is engaging into an awful concave
Singles,
right now.
yeah, that's not very nice at all. This is massive. Game, this is going to be it.
Now
So-
Jazz is returning the
now
favour,
Jazz is
yeah.
as bad. Oh dear. It's going to be
It's
pretty
close.
close though. Yeah.
The Vet
That
3
Vet
quad
3
is
quad.
not picked
Oh, it
off.
survives. Oh, that's massive.
Unbelievable.
Unstrapped
Throws.
Vet 3 quad.
Yeah.
Wow. It's no, don't go too. Don't commit. It's too early. Surely.
And that plane is
Oh,
actually
the
massive.
plane.
The plane
It
is
is.
massive.
That is huge.
That is ridiculous timing. That plane
Wow.
just won him the fight. I'm not kidding you.
Yeah, no, it really has.
That
Because you aim
ridiculous.
move it, it hits it, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
that
Yeah.
was ridiculous timing.
Jesus.
And you did say you'd like that picked off. That is unbelievable.
I called it. It's 200 easy XP. I mean, they're both on freestyle now, but
But we
it's easy
didn't-
XP. As soon as you see it, you
we
just take
didn't
it.
realise the freaking plane was going to cost him the engagement. Oh my word.
I know a thing or two, but I was not anticipating that. I'm going to be honest with you.
And now
Oh, he's got a
Vet
Vet 2
bike.
combat demo bike. Don't see that every day.
Okay.
MooNKnight may just. Oh, that was. He literally won the engagement. He shouldn't have committed. It was such a bad. I told you it was an error. That was. He shouldn't have committed to that.
Yeah.
Really bad. Incredibly, Jazza still hasn't picked that oil off.
No, but it is 1 oil apiece. They are equal on supplies.
Yep.
Jazza might actually want to take that oil. Potentially, he's built a barracks by it.
I think he should certainly try.
But let's see, because those RPGs in the left of the map have alerted MooNKnight. Oh, he's just wasting here.
There. Ouch.
Okay, he'll only lose 1 quad.
Just the 1 quad loss. That's not too bad. But he's on a palace now.
Lack of cash bounty though for Jazza.
Is it from just Jazza? Is it?
Yeah, MooNKnight's on it, and he's got
on it.
Yeah, he's got a palace, which is.
That hurts.
3
arms dealers from Jazza though, so he's going to go for the MooNKnight approach, or at least the approach that MooNKnight's been adopting. That's a nice pick-off. Very nice. MooNKnight's going to have to return the favour sooner rather than later.
So the eco is with Jazza. He's going to have 2 oils versus 0 oils.
Yeah.
But that palace tech is massive, but MooNKnight hasn't had time to utilise it just yet, and Jazza's going. Jazza is committing here.
That's huge.
Bikes are coming in on the other tunnel.
Yeah, but... Oh, wow. Yeah, there it is.
I think he's just done it there.
He may have done it. It's not over yet. He's still got the palace, and actually, those quads have done a pretty tidy job, you know.
Yeah. But
Like they've given it. Oh, look at that! They've given it a right good go. The palace can't fire though, can it?
no.
Or does it need microing? Surely you can hit those quads. Surely.
I'm laughing
Come
at
on.
Seri's comment in the chat. Oh my
Big
god.
Sari. Hello. What's he saying? Oh, let's find out for myself at this point.
Yeah.
Robocop. Brilliant. These GGs.
Wow. Oh, I don't know.
Wow. Very well played, Jazza.
Couple of key moments cost MooNKnight there, really. I
The plane
was ridiculous timing. I think yeah, he's going to be upset by that MooNKnight because I think to be honest with you, I think he was the better player from what I saw.
But at the end of the day, you know what the saying goes, like the score doesn't lie and all that sort of stuff. It's one of those, yeah.
But
did well.
Yeah, but Jazza did look very good in the tank stealth, I have to say. So.
Yeah, he did. That was the one that he definitely looked comfortable in, and then the rest, he did better in those 2 GLA mirrors, in my opinion, than he did the first 2. Though I'll give him that.
Yeah, very true.
That was a very nice set overall.
Yeah, I enjoyed that.
Commiserations. Commiserations MooNKnight.
I do need to lie down after watching those games. I'm not joking.
I am definitely just going to chill now, for sure.
I'm going to end the stream there as well, but it's been fun to have
absolute pleasure, yeah.
Yeah, that was really good fun.
Thank you for having me, and I'll obviously we'll be able to do a little bit more of it soon, because I'll be around a bit more.
Sounds good. And you've had a heart from Jazza saying Anit Pro. That's the closest you're going to get.
I love it. I'll take it.
But if we don't speak beforehand, smash that exam and see you.
Absolutely. Thank you very much. Yep. I wish me luck, and I'll see you guys very soon. Take care, mate.
Good stuff. Cheers.
Yeah. Bye.
All right, guys. So that is Jazza versus MooNKnight in the first round. Jazza will go into round 2, and his opponent will be. Let me just look that up quickly. Will be the Revenger. Will be his opponent in round 2. So we'll see if we can do a few casts from this tournament. I'm going to leave it there. Always good to co-cast with Anti. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and have a good night.
Time for a love potion, a little sweet and spice. Throw it all in a cauldron, mix it up real nice. Fire in my eyes, stir counterclockwise. I dream of you all night. Feel with the emotion, follow the signs. With this love potion, you will. Little sweet and spice. Throw it out in a cup. Made a love potion for you. Little sweet and spice. Throw it out in a cup. Made a love potion for you. This is the moment, no turning back. One drop on your lips and the spell will take effect. Under the moonlight, stay close to my side. We're burning so bright. Oh, oh, oh. Feel the emotion, follow the signs. With this devotion, you will be all mine. I'm pulling you closer to me. You're finding it harder to breathe. The magic is taking over your mind entirely. I'm the only one that you see. I got what you want, what you need. Before you know it, you are falling deep in love with me.